Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. So today's look is going to go ahead and be this dark forest green with a metallic lip. This is what that looks like all together. It came out really good. It came out better than what I expected it to. If you want to go ahead and see how I did this look, just keep on watching. Like I said in the outro, I need to stop looking at the damn viewfinder rather than at the camera. So I'm going to try to look at the camera for the rest of this intro. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching. If you like this video, make sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you have your post notifications on. I never say this in any of my intros or my outros. Make sure that you go ahead and turn on the post notifications. That way you get notified whenever I post. But if not, if you don't want to go ahead and do that, make sure you follow me on my Instagram or Twitter at Ariel Celeste. I go ahead and give you updates for whenever I post or whenever I'm getting ready to post or anything like that. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I think that's basically it. So go ahead if you want to continue watching this and staying tuned on how I did this look. I think I literally used only like 4 shades to get this look done. So if you want to go ahead and learn how to do this easy forest green, I guess smoky kind of eye tutorial, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I did my brows as well as prime my lids off camera. So today's look is going to go ahead and be a forest green type look. As always, I'm going to use the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill palette. I honestly need more palettes. I really don't have a wide selection because a lot of my other palettes I just wasn't gravitating to, so I went ahead and I gave them away. But yeah, so I need a new palette. So if you have any recommendations on palettes, colorful palettes really, because I really want palettes with a lot of different colors in it. That way I can go ahead and use that palette and travel with it. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, actually let me go ahead and zoom y'all in. As always, I am gonna tell y'all one eyebrow does look darker than the other. That's because there is no sunlight on this side and all my main light is coming from this side. Starting off, the first shade that we are going to go ahead and dip into out of the Jaclyn Hill palette is going to be shade MFEO. We're just going to go ahead and use that shade really as a transition color, so it's going to go straight into the crease. And remember, what y'all do to one eye, you're going to go ahead and do to the other. Next shade that we're going to go ahead and dip into is the shade Pukey. It's going to be right below that first shade that we used. Making sure to tap off the excess, and we're just going to go ahead and put it into the crease as well. And what that shade is really going to do is just make it a little bit more brown rather than a neutral nude. I'm just going to slightly blend it up just a tad bit. So we're going to go ahead and do a big jump, and the next shade that we are going to go in with is this forest green looking color in the shade Enchanted. So this shade is going to go ahead and go into the crease, but it's also going to go in onto the lid, but not crazy amount onto the lid. So just slightly starting to build the color, starting off in the crease. So keeping it in the crease and letting whatever goes out, that it ends up being blended out, blend out. And really, I'm just gonna go ahead and go back and forth. We're going to go ahead and go in with a little bit more of that forest green color just to go ahead and build up the color just a little bit more. And really keeping it into this outer corner. And what we are going to go ahead and do is start blending it out. And it is completely okay, because what we're going to go ahead and do later is just go in with a makeup wipe and basically cut the crease. A lot of people, whenever they do a cut, well, not a cut crease, but you know, make it where it's all cute, what they do is put translucent powder right here. That way they don't go ahead and, you know, mess up their makeup. But what I do is my eyes first, and I just usually use a makeup wipe. I don't use translucent powder because translucent powder makes my skin very, very dry, so it's just easier that way for me. So what I'm going to go ahead and do first is take that shade Diva, which is this shade right here. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for y'all, that way y'all can see it. It's going to be this forest green looking shade, and we're going to go ahead and put it on the lid. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go in with a pencil brush, and I'm going to take that shade on there as well and just put it towards the inner corner. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with a smaller blending brush, a more precise brush, and just dabble on that first green shade and take it in just a little bit more. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is grab my makeup wipe and do what I said earlier. So that is one side. So this is what it is looking like. So the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is lashes. And with the lashes, like always, I'm going to go ahead and use Ardell foaming lashes in style 812. This is what they look like. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Ardell Duo Lash Glue. If you want to go ahead and see how I apply my lashes, I'm going to go ahead and link that video down below from last week. Well, not last week, like 2 weeks ago, explaining how I do my lashes. Okay, so now I am back from putting on my lashes. The next thing that we're going to go ahead and get into is the face. Rather than using the regular moisturizer that I usually use, which is the Pond's Nourishing Cream Moisturizer, today I'm going to go ahead and use the First Aid Beauty Coconut Water Cream. This is what that looks like. It is exclusive to Sephora and First Aid Beauty. From what I've used this a few times, just randomly, and so far I do like it. It says that it helps hydrate, smooth, and recharge the skin. It's made for sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin and your face cannot handle like regular moisturizers, go ahead and try out First Aid Beauty products. They really do go ahead and is custom to sensitive skin. Plus, First Aid Beauty's products don't have like a crazy chemical smell like a lot of other moisturizers do. So like with this coconut cream moisturizer, it kind of has a slight hint of coconut. I have used the First Aid Beauty Extreme Extra Repair moisturizer, I think that's what it was called. I have mentioned it before on my channel in a Holy Grail video. Next thing I'm going to go ahead and use is the Bare Minerals Fresh Face foundation. It is made to fit for me. I broke it in the last video, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to go ahead and get this out. So I am almost out of this foundation, so here pretty soon, as soon as I can, I'm going to try to get a new foundation, so you will be seeing a new foundation on my channel. I'm trying to get this out without breaking this like last time. So I am looking, I know that I said this in my last video, I am looking for new products to try out. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know, because I am always welcome to trying out new products, especially if you have dry skin. Please let me know. I'm trying to look for a foundation that's going to keep my face hydrated and not dry whenever there is foundation on the skin. I'm just going in and spraying the Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray, and I'm gonna have to re-up on this pretty soon. So just going in with a beauty blender. So by time December rolls around, I really want to be using a whole group of other products, because since I started, I've been using these about the same products almost in every single video, and honestly I'm so bored with it. Next thing that we're going to go ahead and go in with is the BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer in shade 104. To go ahead and go into its bronzer. I started using again the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I have to go in with a very light hand because this shade is just a little bit too dark for me. It starts to make me look a little bit muddy, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Luxie 660 precision brush. It's a precision foundation brush, but I just go ahead and use it as a bronzer brush. What we're going to go ahead and go into next is highlighter. Like always, I'm using the Mannakadar highlighter. I'm really trying to go ahead and just get new products because this is almost out as well. Literally everything that I have is already basically out, so I need to go ahead and re-up anyways. But I just love this highlighter, so if y'all have any highlighter recommendations, please let me know. So going back in with that Morphe by Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to go ahead and use the shade In Light as a inner corner highlight. Just swirling my brush in there, making sure to tap off the excess. We're going to go ahead and go back with that shade Enchanted as well as Central Perk. And we're going to mix them too, and we're going to go ahead and put them on the lower lash line. So that is one side. So I have about 4 different lippy shades that I normally like to use with a darker look like this. A normal lippy shade that I normally use is the ColourPop Satin Liquid Lipstick in shade Prim. I'm going to go ahead and swatch them for you. That way you can go ahead and see what each shade looks like. This is normally my go-to, but today I'm not going to go ahead and use that. That way I can go ahead and use a different shade and not my normal shades. So this is ColourPop Satin Liquid Lipstick in the shade Prim. It's more like a purpley mauve type shade. I'm trying to get it to focus. So that is what that shade looks like. Excuse this. This is just lash glue. So the next shade that I'm going to go ahead and show y'all is NYX Liquid Suede Metallic Matte. And it is in shade Nude. And it is a metallic shade. I have used this before and I'm kind of a fan of their metallics, but I'm kind of not. This is that shade right there. So it has a little bit of a more purple brown to it, kind of like the shade of my shirt. So there is that shade right there. The next shade that I'm going to go ahead and show is the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in shade Cherry Skies. So this one is more of a red with a little bit of berry in it. It's not too dark. So I'm not going to go ahead and use this one today because I kind of want my lips to look dark. So the next shade is going to be NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Vintage. I have used this shade, I believe, on my channel before. Sorry, my swatches are so ugly. So there is that shade. I think today I'm going to go ahead and use that metallic lipstick just because it is darker out of those. These are my normal 4 go-to dark liquid lipstick shades. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back from putting on that liquid lipstick. This is what that looks like. And that's what that looks like on. Honestly, my lips hate matte liquid lipsticks. So my lips are like really dry right now and I do not like it. It's like suctioning my lips. It's annoying, but I don't know. If you like matte lipsticks and you like metallic shades, just go ahead and try this out. I don't like matte lipsticks because my lips are already dry as it is. So whenever I put matte liquid lipsticks on, it's like my lips cannot breathe. Like my lips cannot breathe right now, like at all. So this is that finished look. I absolutely fell in love with this look. It came out so good. I was kind of skeptic at the beginning because the eyeshadow, I did not expect the eyeshadow to come out like this. I expected a little bit different, but I'm happy that once everything is complete, it looks like the way that I thought it would. But yeah, so that's basically it. If you have any recommendations on what y'all want me to go ahead and film within the next few weeks, go ahead and comment them down below or tweet me or message me. And I keep looking at this damn viewfinder, so it looks so funny whenever I look back at the camera. Man, this looks so good because of my hair too and the shade and everything. It looks so good. But yeah, in December I am gonna go ahead and try to do Vlogmas as much as I can, so look forward to that. There will be a vlog next week just of what me and Ken did this weekend. But yeah, I think that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I think I basically said everything already. So yeah, so this is the finished look. And I think that's basically it. So I'll go ahead and catch you guys in the next one.